Okay guys, today we have a review of the Kotobukiya 1/10 scale Megaman or Rockman model kit. And this is the actual color scheme, obviously, Megaman. I'm sure pretty much all of you guys know who he is. And I changed it up a little bit. And here is mine. It's the orange and yellow. Has a little bit of a vintage look to it, I think. You know, kind of the old 1980s toy kind of look. And I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. I didn't actually intend to go with the more vintage look. I intended for a whole lot brighter of a yellow. But I think it was a lesson learned with the primer I used that I needed to switch back to my old primer to really get that color to pop. But I am happy with how it turned out. I think it worked out for the better, ironically. Anyway, this is the kit. Let's get to articulation. And comes with a lot of accessories, by the way. So I'm going to take some of these accessories out. That blue part isn't actually in his hand. That's from this. It's supposed to, you know, go in and out, and he has a little hole on his hand to put that in, but it just happens that that usually sticks in the hand instead of vice versa. But anyway. Alright, now, like most Kotobukiya kits, if you paint them, it makes them pretty stiff. So this thing is a really stiff model. So mine might not necessarily have all the articulation one right out of the box would have. Well, let's see. Let's start with the legs. The feet are separate. So they move a little bit. A little to the side. So a little bit of movement. At the knees, you get a pretty big bend at the knees. I'm quite happy with that bend. So you have that. Here you go, forward, back, all around, basically. You can do anything you want. Because these are at a little up and down peg at the waist, you can do all sorts of stuff with those legs. So that's nice. The waist will move in and out a slight bit, side to side a little bit, but really not much on my model because it's painted. But you will get a whole lot more waist movement out of an unpainted version. Alright, so arms. Up and down, as high as you really need to go. They will do turn 360. Mine is incredibly stiff because of the paint. But unpainted also will go all the way around 360. Here, these go 360, so much so that mine just popped off at the elbow. But it also goes that far forward. And the hand is on a little ball joint, so it can just spin. The head, 360. Back and forth, to the side a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much the articulation of the kit. Pretty decent articulation. Only downfall in articulation is whenever you have the little gun arm on. It really can't bend at all, which is kind of sucks. But you just basically have to bend it at the elbow in that case. Alright, so let's get to accessories. As you saw in the beginning, it comes with a little energy canister right here. This plugs into the open hand, and he can hold it. And this is a water slide decal on it. It comes with a set of water slide decals, 2 E's for the energy containers. Not sure why they gave you 2 of them, except for the fact that I screwed up my first one, so it helped that I had a second. So I don't know, maybe that's the reason they gave it to you. And you also have closed fists. Closed fist for this hand, and then a regular arm for where his gun is right now. Now, classic Mega Man, you know, you gotta have the gun on him. Why? Of course. Why wouldn't you? But you can plug in that arm right there. The gun just pops right off. No problems at all with that. Let's see. Other things. Multiple faces. They give you faces here, an angry face, a happy face. Those eyes in that face there, which is just the normal. And then it also gives you a set of eyes that fit the angry face. The eye shape itself is different. That's why they give you a separate one. Now they do give you 2 blank eyes. One for regular face, one for angry face. and a sheet of water slides of eyes. And eyebrows. Not sure about the eyebrows, considering the eyebrows are on the faceplates and you don't actually get any faceplates. Seems a little odd to me why they would include those. But, oh well. Yeah, the eyes you can place wherever you want. As you can see with these, the eyes are placed directly at the very edge. So I would kind of like mine in the middle. I might do that sometime, but just didn't take the time to do it when I was building this. So you get all that, and you get some effect parts for the gun. Alright, so the first effect part is just a regular shot. You know? And the second effect part is a charge shot. As you can see, this is the powered up version. Right there. And, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but I'm going to keep mine without any effect parts. Mine is just pretty simple. I actually am going to keep the energy canister in his hand. Not sure why, but I actually quite like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's what mine's like, just sitting on the shelf like that. So, pretty good kit. I don't know how to describe it. It's a nice kit. It was an enjoyable kit. I had fun with it. But I also got it for a really good price. I got this thing for $6 at a wholesale store. And regular price is around $40. So if you find this guy for a cheap price, by all means, you know, pick it up. It's really fun. But if it's, you know, $40, then my personal opinion, not worth it. It's really not all that big. And in comparison to a 1/44 scale Gundam kit, right about the same size, a little taller. So it'd be like paying $40 for a 1/44 scale Gundam that has less parts. But, yeah. Also, seam line removal. I said in the unboxing video that this thing has a few seam lines, nothing big, and that was a complete lie. This thing had seam lines everywhere. Literally every piece on this I had to do seam line removal. The only pieces I didn't was those two right there and the one on the middle of the arm. Otherwise, you know, seam line removal all over the place. Here, just every part. Every part other than those 4 parts on the legs and arms had seam line removal. So that was a lot of work. It was worth it though. Gave it a really nice, complete, rounded look. But anyway, that'll be all for this review. And I hope you guys liked it. And I hope I helped you out if you were thinking about this kit. So that'll be all. And I'll see you next time.